Hi, I'm Mr. Cast at Milton Middle School, and you're watching West Virginia history in 2 minutes or less. Today we're going to talk about the Jones-Imboden raid, maybe the last-ditch effort of two Confederate generals who wanted to stop West Virginia from becoming a state. Here we go. Between April 24th and May 22nd, 1863, two Confederate generals, Jones-Imboden and William Jones, they wanted to wreak havoc in Western Virginia by disrupting the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, cutting telegraph communication lines, getting more troops and supplies, and most importantly, slowing down or even stopping the West Virginia statehood movement. Imboden left from Staunton, Virginia on April 20th with 3,365 troops and even captured Buchanan for a moment. Jones left from Lacey Springs, Virginia and headed with 2,500 cavalry for Fairmont and Morgantown. After leaving a trail of destruction, Jones and his men headed toward Morgantown. One of those who helped with the raid, William Wilson, would one day become WVU president. He must have left that off his resume. They moved from there to Fairmont, where the biggest battle of the raid took place on April 29th. They hoped to catch Wakeman T. Willie, one of the senators, and also the new governor, Francis Pierpont, but instead they had to settle for burning a bridge, and after that was finished, they saw Francis Pierpont's library and set it ablaze as well. Both Pierpont and Wakeman T. Willie had already moved out of the area, though. Imboden and Jones then met back up at Buchanan. As they were going from Parkersburg into Grafton, they also took out some railroad lines, burned 150,000 barrels of oil, and caused all kinds of havoc in that area. When the raid was over, the raiders had lost 12, had 45 wounded, and 26 of them were captured. As far as military success goes, though, Jones and Imboden were very successful. They had killed 25, wounded 75, and taken over 700 prisoners during their long raid. They also gained 3,000 cattle and took $100,000 worth of horses, mules, and wagons. As for the infrastructure of Western Virginia, they took out 2 trains, 16 bridges, and 1 tunnel. Despite their best efforts, though, West Virginia would become the 35th state shortly after the raid came to an end.